Hi, it's 17th of June 2018, 12:45 p.m. I think I've inadvertently uh, developed some sort of like a like a weapon system to avoid unhappiness. And you think about it, if you you have this in your mind, you simplify and get rid of all the other garbage I've got on there. Just keep this one here. This is the main one on the side, okay? And then you've got the scale, all right? And if you just keep that in your mind, I really think you can just by keeping this here, you can avoid unhappy conversations, which only leads to unhappiness. Let's face it, conversations create. Yeah, bad health can do it. A few other, a lack of finance, all that can also help. But having a bad conversation can bring you down. I know, I did it the other night with one of the channel people. I'm sorry, I feel dreadful for it. But yeah, even I did it. And he had every right to avoid me. But it's what happens now, I find, is that I'll be watching a video or talking to somebody, and my mind just calls up this image, and it's going up and down here, okay? And it's almost, it's on automatic pilot now. And if I find that we're in, we go down into this area here, there's, all the negative things, yeah, I just turn the video off. I'm not interested. Because it's, what actually happens is they get inside your head, okay, and they start having a conversation with you, even after you've turned it off and what have you, and they start talking to you inside your head. And you start thinking about what they said, you have imaginary conversations with them, right? And they've got you down here, just by watching them. They actually bring you right down, and it's just how it happens. You think about it after you watch a negative vid, it plays over in your mind. It just keeps you unhappy. It keeps you down here, depressed. All right. I also find that I look at now as are we still at the relationship entry level? Is there anything happening with this relationship? Are we, and because I know if we stay there, sooner or later we're going to drop. If we don't get up, we'll just start falling. Gravity will bring us down. And so I sort of start looking at that, and I think, look, we're at a nothing happening level. We're at relationship entry zone. We're not getting above it. We're not moving on. We're not developing at all. Yet we're stuck here. All right. And I don't want to get dragged down to here. All right, so you can forget that. I'm also, I'm thinking about previous conversations I've had with people, and people that I've had fallings out with or avoided in the end. I thought, all the warning signs are clearly there. You just listen to it. Yep, tick. Yep. Yeah, a little criticism here, or a little put down there, or a little bit of a lecture here, or a little bit of something there. And yep. They're in here. That's as I just think. I'll just stay clear of that person. I stay clear of a lot of people, as you can imagine. So, but the idea, and then I think, well, when I'm watching something, I assess that if it's just here, they're just talking or just being informative or got something interesting to say, I'll listen to it. I'll keep going. And if it gets to a higher level, that's even better. I was watching Crosstalk the other day with Peter Lavelle, is it Labelle or Labine or whatever? Yeah, Crosstalk on RT. And I noticed there were a group of them there. He has these, people in, and they were all chatting, and they in that zone. And they got up to the mirth. They're all laughing. They're having a good time. I didn't really get their jokes, but they were having a good time. It was sort of in him, but you could see that they were feeding off one another, and it was. And they were doing all the tricks that I do, but in a different format. And it was good to see. At other times, it sort of made me think of a lot of his other interviews, where it goes into this area, and it just brings the tone down. You just feel the whole show's unhappy. It's just an unhappy sort of environment. It's argumentative, it's bitter, it's all those sort of negative things. And as soon as you get this into your mind. You'll start eventually. You'll start assessing things. No, I don't want to be here. No, this is at entry zone. No, either we go up or forget it, because you don't want to go down. So it's just a way to, I don't know. You just sort of, you just aim up here, just keep focused up here in this area, and just think, well, no, if whatever this is not doing it for me, I'm not going to get that, am I? Happiness. I'm just not going to get it. Because so much of our happiness depends on conversation happiness, our relationship with other humans. It's just, it's, otherwise, why would so many wealthy, fit people that are healthy be unhappy? It comes down to how we interact with one another. Yeah, look, as I say, I'm going to do more interviews. More videos on this, because what I've discovered over the weekend, thinking about it, is strangest thing that's hit me for a long time on here is how come all the farm boys, all the loners, and the hermits, social outcasts are the ones making videos. How come? Is it because we're out and feeling miserable and that sort of thing, or is it because we can initiate conversation? That's what I think. That might be the latter as a case. And there's a lot of logical reasons why that's the case. Yeah, I think you'll find it's because we can initiate conversation. And I think, really, I really think this is at the very base of everything that's happening. And you should become aware of it, understand more about it as I progress. But I'm going to move through it slowly, all right? One thing at a time, one vid at a time, and try and actually come out to what's underneath this. And I think it has a lot to do with the ability to initiate conversation and keep conversation up here, because for the most part, from what I've seen, and even from my own experience on the channel, from both men but mainly women, pretty much all women and some men, they get you down to here, all right? And the more you're down here, the less of that you've got. It's as simple as that. Anyway, been good talking to you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.